How can I achieve total enlightenment? Okay, I don't think this question is for me, but I will see what I can do. The reason I don't think this question is for me is because I believe this word enlightened is just a new age bullshit word, like so many other words they have. Enlightened simply means being informed. Light is information. So when you know, you are enlightened. That's all. It's nothing that glamorous. You could be enlightened on one subject, but not on other subjects. So don't give in to the New Age propaganda of the ultimate goal is enlightenment. If you wanted to remain enlightened, you would have stayed back home, where there is no veil hiding you from the rest of the universe, and you automatically, or you always, have access to all information. So you are constantly enlightened. Now, since we are on Earth, let's play the game though. As this phrase in the picture says, he who knows himself is enlightened. Of course, we can never fully know ourselves. I'm sure this energy we call God is still looking for herself. Because if she were not, we would simply not exist. The Big Bang would never have happened if it weren't for God looking for herself. So don't put a goal or a number on enlightenment and think that you can reach it. You will keep becoming enlightened, more and more enlightened every day by learning more and more about who you are, because we are everything. 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 I can't say this word enough times. We are everything. It's just that we come to Earth and we say, this time I will express this part of me. And we think that we are only this part. But we are so much more than what we are expressing in this lifetime. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, we are so much more than our jobs. Well, that's how it is with our lives as well, and with who we are. Just because in this life we chose to express one nationality, one culture, one gender, does not mean this is all we are. We are everything. So simply keep asking yourself, what else am I? Or, I wonder what else I am. I wonder what else I can do. And little by little, you will start expressing more and more of you, and you will feel, to use the Earth word, enlightened. Or you will feel more enlightened than what you did a year or two ago. I'll tell you how I started finding out more and more about myself, but I did get this idea from someone else. I kept asking myself, almost on a daily basis, what do I really like? Because we have been so programmed here on Earth, even our likes have been given to us. We have been told, this is what you will like. So I kept asking myself, what do I really like? Or when I would buy something I liked, I would ask, do I really like this? And then I stopped the shopping, because as I would go shopping, I would ask myself, am I buying this for me? Or am I buying it for someone else? So that someone else can mention it, and that way I get a few milliseconds of attention. Because you see, we do everything for this monster called attention. We are constant attention grabbers. We will do anything to grab attention. And shopping is one of them. And that's how little by little I discovered what it is I like. And then I found more of me. I'm sure there's more than one way to do this. I'm just giving you my way. If it works for you, go with it. It really did work for me. Even now, 14 years later, I will still ask, do I really like this? I remember when I was young, I used to like cars. I've never owned a car in my life, but I used to really like cars. But the only reason I liked them was because men with cars get attention. That's all. And then when I started asking, do I really like this? I discovered that, well, I like it because it will bring me attention, not because a car is what I want. So I never bought a car. When I had the money to buy a car, I never bought one because it wasn't really for me. It was another attention grabber. So, yes, that's all I can give you for this one, because I can only tell you how I got on the road towards enlightenment, towards finding more and more information. And remember again, I'm going to close it with, light is simply information, and dark is the absence of information. As, what's that English guy called? Shakespeare. As Shakespeare said, there is no darkness, only ignorance. That's all. So let go of the, oh, I'm going to be enlightened and no one else is enlightened, they're in the dark. No, they simply haven't started asking questions yet. That's all. Let them start asking questions in their own time. Earth is a game. It's not a race to who is going to remember first. Take the experiences that Earth has, that no other place has. Enjoy them. I will leave it at this.